Biles won her 9th U.S. Gymnastics Championship, and that story tops today's trending stories. Here's a look at our hot topics brought to you by Walton Arts Center. She won her 9th national all-around title on Sunday night to close out the U.S. Gymnastics Championships in Fort Worth. The win officially clinched a spot for Biles in the U.S. Olympic trials later this summer, which will be held in Minneapolis. She is now the first gymnast, man or woman, to win 9 all-around titles. Biles finished with the highest two-day score on 4 events, something she had only done once before nationals in 2018.
She is amazing to watch.
Amazing. I will say gymnastics, man, it's my new favorite sport.
It is so fun to think how these people can flip themselves through the air and they know where they're going to land.
I know.
I'm lucky if I can walk down the street and not fall over.
So challenging. And so shout out, congratulations, Simone. We're looking forward to the Olympics. Yeah, getting us ready to go. Here's a bit of an update on a story we first brought you back in 2023. So Jeremy Renner had to learn to listen to his body while filming the 3rd season of his TV series, Mayor of Kingstown. Filming for the show began just a few days after being run over by that 7-ton snowplow. You might remember that story. It happened at his home in Nevada. He had 38 broken bones, lung damage, and trauma to his chest. But Renner said he realized he couldn't work at the same pace as he did before the incident. However, he does return as Mike McCluskey in Mayor of Kingstown that's premiering over on Paramount+. Renner is also writing a book about the accident because of the kindness he experienced in its aftermath. He says it's something he won't ever forget. So you can check that one out on Paramount+. Have you watched any of this show? I watched the 1st season.
I have not watched this one, but I enjoy Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
And I mean, he has proven he has played some really tough guys in the past, and he has definitely proven how he lives up to that. This is one that definitely interests me.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like he is a real life tough guy now that we know how tough he can
be.
Yeah, way to go. We're all with you. Man, I'm all with Will Smith right here too, bringing back my childhood. Will Smith recently rapped for the crowd gathered in Hollywood for the Bad Boys Ride or Die LA premiere. Smith performed atop an open-air tourist bus outside the TCL Chinese Theater, where his new action comedy with Martin Lawrence was screening. He was joined, of course, by his family on the blue carpet, including wife Jada Pinkett Smith. So you can see him there, getting jiggy with it. I love it. I mean,
I'm excited about this one.
Talk
about pulling it back, some nostalgia in here.
Yes.
I just wonder if he did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song.
I hope he
did it.
I hope he did. You know, do you remember when movies came out and they would have like a song attached to them? Like
yes.
He did several of those for Here Come the Men in Black. Here come the Men in Black.
And they became like hits of the season.
Right.
Everybody knew them, whether they'd seen the movie or not.
Instant classics. I mean, I even think of like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Everything I Do, I Do It For You, Bryan Adams, right? So we did that culturally for a while. I would love to bring that back.
That'd be great.
Get those songs on the radio. Yeah. Well, it was a quiet weekend at the North American movie theaters, dominated once again by Sony's The Garfield movie, Warner Brothers' Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, and a slew of holdovers. So the Garfield movie earned a chart-topping $14 million in ticket sales, while Furiosa settled into 3rd place in a close race with If. According to studio estimates on Sunday, both If and Furiosa are estimated to have about $10.8 million in the bank, with If getting a slight edge there. The top grossing movie of this year remains to be Dune Part 2, which was released way back in early March. That movie has made over $711 million globally. Its domestic take of $282 million represents over 10% of the overall box office for 2024. It's kind of surprising, but that's where we are.
That's a thing we used to do too. We went to see a movie in the theater over and over and over again. I think that's what people are doing with Dune.
Yes.
You see it, you want to see it on the big screen, go back and watch it again.
Go back and see it again. I already own it at my home as well. I loved that movie. It was a great one.